Hello everybody, I thought I'd share just some really amazing work I am doing. I'm trying to give the MOZ product a API wrapper through browser automation. So what you'll see here is Chrome popping up. Chrome is being automated and it's going to do the login and it's going to go to the keyword explorer, part of the user interface, plug in foo, and just basically download that file and close the browser. And I have over here that directory. I've actually already run the foo, so it'll be interesting to see. It just overwrote that file because the file name was identical. But I'll clear that so there's nothing, or I'll actually remove everything from there. So now there's nothing in that directory. And now I can give you a proper before and after. But instead of a before and after from the browser, I'm actually going to take this exact code here, the very same code, select all, copy, and then I'm going to go over to here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go upper directory. I will vim the file called, I'll show you what's there. I'm going to vim the file called MOZ Pro, vim MOZ Pro. And I'm going to delete everything that's there just so that you can see I'm starting fresh. And I'm going to go into insert mode and paste the text I just copied, escape key :WQ. So it's now saved. Now I am going to go back into the download. Well, you know the downloads directory is empty. We do a before and after. I'll do that here. CD into, actually I will just ls download so you can see it's empty, right? Now we do a before and after. It goes Python mozpro.py -k for keyword, and let's put in something I haven't done yet. I guess neovim, and hit enter. Now the difference between the way it runs here and the way it ran over in Jupyter is you are not going to see the browser pop up because it detects when it's run from a command line as opposed to from a Jupyter Notebook, and keeps the browser in headless mode, which makes it very server friendly. So now I can just ls that directory again, and you can see there's a file in there. I can even vim it. And there's the file on neovim. This is the keyword suggest export from the MOZ Pro product. It's 10,012 lines minus this header stuff, so you know. Anyway, that could be loaded into Excel. I'm showing it here in a text editor. But now for the amazing thing. This is really still just on my laptop, right? If I were to cd to home and then pwd, no, it doesn't show the full directory, but if I were to go to cd/mnt and do an ls, you can see all the things here that indicate I really am on Windows still. This is a Windows system, so even though I'm running it under Linux on Windows, it's not 100% test. So what I have over here, spoiler, is I have the same repo, which I've cloned into this location. It's the exact same thing, right down to the mozpro.py file, and we can ls in that downloads directory here. And I cleared it out in anticipation of this test. So I'm going to do the same thing. Now this is a cloud. I guess I'll log into one of these fresh for you just to understand. This is not on my local machine. This is on my NAS machine. This is how I connect to a cloud server in my house. There it is opening. And the reason it's blue is because I use the PowerShell SSH program. You know, there's sub-stories here I can always go through with you. But what I'm going to do is on a headless cloud Linux container, like the kind you get from Amazon or Linode or any of these other cloud providers, I'm going to just run that same thing. It's Python mozpro.py keyword, and I did neovim. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can do, Donald Trump. He's in the news today and lately. So I do that example, and here it is running. It's like logging into MOZ Pro in the background. It has the whole web user interface going. You just can't see it because it's running in headless mode. Doop, 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 doop. It's downloading the file, the CSV file. You know how they give you a little option to download links when you're in a piece of software and you're doing some lookup and you can page through the results. Oftentimes you have a download link. I click the download link. So I can now ls into that directory, and there it is. I can vim downloads and show you that. There is that file. It has, I don't have the lines set. Oh, but there it is, 1,112. So keyword suggestion gives you about 1,000 suggestions, it seems. Those top lines, that must just be 12 lines plus the header, right? Because there's the metrics it gives you: keyword, relevancy, min monthly volume, max monthly volume, specific monthly volume. Very nice. So when you add up volumes, you can avoid duplicate volume counting, which is really a good feature. I'm going to be doing some various deliverables with this, but I wanted to show you how I have browser automation working in such a way where I'm able to wrap a whole product in kind of an API wrapper where it can be called from the command line, either on a Windows system running subsystem for Linux, or on a headless cloud server. And yeah, my next step is NBDev. I just wanted to slam this video out to document this because the next one gets into some details where I'll be moving around where some files are located, because after you NBDevitize something, it creates a notebook subdirectory and paths are going to change and stuff. So I just wanted to bank this win, and thanks for joining me, and see you soon.